Let's discuss then two stocks in trade today, IndusInd Bank and Zomato. Can I say one is Kunal's favorite, one is your favorite? Okay.
I like the service what they provide.
Okay, let's start off with IndusInd Bank then. And it's interesting given that yesterday as well we saw a pretty spectacular move hitting its 52-week high, 12 out of the last 13 sessions. And even from a valuation standpoint, Nikunj, it is pretty cheap compared to its peers.
See, IndusInd Bank at some point in time was commanding a price to book which was equivalent that to HDFC Bank. They were growing and they were growing at a rate which was an enviable growth rate for a balance sheet of that size. Then came the IL&FS crisis, then they had to struggle through some disclosure issues. They overguided in terms of the recovery which did not happen. But once bitten, twice shy. Markets are now waiting for the evidence, and the evidence in last 3 quarters for IndusInd Bank has kicked in. With a bank, you have to be very sure that has the ship genuinely turned around. In this case, the book quality, has it turned around? It turned around. Has the growth made a comeback? So that recognition, I think, in 3 quarters has happened. Suddenly, markets are realizing, okay, here's something. Here's a gold which is available at the price of silver. And that re-rating, I think, has started. So IndusInd Bank is cheap. It's a pure bank, Avanne. Think about it, that Axis Bank has insurance, they have AMC. You think about ICICI Bank, they've got insurance, AMC, they've got just about everything. Ditto for SBI, ditto for HDFC Bank. IndusInd Bank does not have that. So in terms of in pure banking, the NIMs are good, loan growth is impressive, and the stock is cheap. It's under-owned. So I will not be surprised that at a time when somebody is looking for options outside the comfort of the 4 big dadas, which is HDFC Bank, SBI, Axis, this one really could be a good, decent, mid-cap kind of a bank to buy.
And bank pretty supportive when it comes to valuations as well. Let's move on to Zomato and discuss this stock as well, because the core food business turned a bit positive there in Q4, and the management as well is indicating its path to profitability over the next year.
We've got this one on our radar largely because of this Morgan Stanley report, where Morgan Stanley has come out with a outlook saying that this could be a tactical idea for them. They feel that in next 30 days, the stock has a 80% probability of going back to levels of 80 plus. Now, typically when Morgan Stanley and Avanne we've discussed, they've come up with tactical ideas, which means that they've got a buyer waiting on the sidelines. So I think a buyer, according to Morgan Stanley, should have made a comeback. Now, 82% of the analysts have a buy rating on Zomato. Then seller kaun hai? Everybody likes it, everybody owns it, retail is not dumping the stock. The consensus target is 80 rupees. Morgan Stanley feels it's a tactical idea. Keep eye on this one.
Okay, keep an eye out on both IndusInd Bank as well as Zomato, Aisha.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's get it.